And then there was this other great thing I saw that was just weird. This was the next day, the day after, which was, I was so bad at math. Was it the 13th? 13th. It's the 13th. No, this is the next day, and initially, when the buildings went down, all that smoke and everything was blowing out over the East River, and then the next morning, the wind shifted, it started coming uptown, and there was like this health advisory, and we all had to get masks and stuff, and that stuff was nasty, man. That was the nastiest shit. I swear to God, those buildings were made out of fucking tires and skunks, man. It was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what was the insulation in this place? Tires and skunks. Tires and skunks. We have a lot of tires and skunks, and the skunks like it. It's like a little habit trail thing for them, and it's good. But anyway, so everybody's there's this real fucking health advisory. It's fucking nasty, and everybody's getting sore throats, and people are walking around. They urge everybody to get like filters and painter's masks and surgical masks, and some people have those like super duper gas mask things, with the things on the side that you can keep oats in or something like that, and but depending like the kind that only lucky Israelis get to have, that, and so this is the next morning, and I get out to Houston Street, which is a big east-west street. It's big and it's closed off. There's no traffic. No, nothing. And it's the only time you're going to see this. Totally surreal. Nothing. You can go out in the house and just walk around, do whatever you want, fucking lay out some cardboard, do some old school breakdancing, make a little money, take a dump, do whatever you want. No one's coming. It's all right. And it's really weird. And just think of keep in mind the psyche of everybody. And I look down the street, and coming down the street is this guy dressed in like super tight black spandex shorts, and tight muscle tee, and he's fucking rollerblading. This is the next morning, just rollerblading like this with purpose, with conviction. And he's got one of those fucking $300 Sharper Image fucking dual gas masky things on with the thing hanging down, and fucking, like sitting there with like, sunglasses, and there's a big bushy mustache under there you can't see, and he's just like, with purpose, like, no one's gonna tell me how to live my life. If Gabriel wants to rollerblade, Gabriel rollerblades. That's right. So fuck you, Mr. Osama bin Jerkhead, or whatever your name is. Because if Gabriel doesn't rollerblade to the Chelsea Piers, then the terrorists have won. The terrorists have truly... Man, there was so much fucking bad theater and art and singing and bake sales and anything else you could ever want to see or do or experience done in the name of not letting the terrorists win. So that was the fucking lamest excuse for everybody to trot out their bullshit fucking one-man show or bad improv group sketch thing, all across, everywhere, because I started doing comedy like 2 weeks after that, and everywhere, you just see all these guys, like, you'd read this thing in the paper, you'd be in, like, fucking, Houston, Texas, and be like, we seriously considered not doing our show after the events of the 11th, and we had a meeting, we were like, guys, should we do the show? And then we all said, no, we shouldn't. And then I stood up, and I said, guys, no. If Houston's own Assaulted Nuts improv group doesn't perform, then the terrorists have truly won. And we were like, yeah, that's right. The Assaulted Nuts will perform. Like anybody fucking gives a shit. Like Osama bin Laden's going, please tell me the Assaulted Nuts are not performing. No, what must I do? What more must I do? So many of those things, tons of them, not just that, tons of that shit. Tons of that crap. Man, if I don't fucking sit here in my apartment in the dark and jerk off to internet porn tonight, then the terrorists have truly won. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. Yeah, it's fucking just the worst, dumbest things. All these people have to get involved,